Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in today. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Haley. As you can tell from the title, we are doing a weekly roundup video. For those of you who are new and do not know what weekly roundup is, it is basically a video of me going through products that I recently incorporated into my beauty routine and pretty much just like my first impression and review on those products. I don't go over every single thing that I have on my face. I only go through the newly incorporated products. And also for more information about how I incorporate products, how I rotate through them and test them out, definitely check out my first weekly roundup. I go into more detail in that video. But today we have a couple goodies. It's not going to be as long as the other ones have been, but if you're interested to see what new goodies I tested out this week, then definitely stay tuned.
So let me stay a while. So let me stay a while. So let me stay a while.
Okie dokie, so I got my journal here and I got my basket of goodies here, so we are going to dig into it. As always, I am going to go in the order of my face, like the products that I put on my face. I can't, words are hard sometimes, just saying. So we're going to start out with primer. So did test out a new primer this week. This is by Skin Lab. This is the Instant Radiance Booster. So it instantly primes for a luminous complexion, and this is what it looks like up close and personal. So this I found on Amazon for $13, but I think you can get it from Skin Lab's website and it retails for $20. I don't know that I would pay $20, maybe $13. I did find this product at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, and you guys will notice in my videos I say Marshall's and TJ Maxx like they're together, and that's because they are. I mean, they're owned by the same company, but I just sometimes forget where I got it from, like if I got it from Marshall or TJ Maxx, so I just kind of put the two together. So don't mind me. That's just my way of expressing it. But anyways, so this is a primer. I had never heard of the brand or anything when I saw it at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. It looked really intriguing, so I wanted to try it out because I really love like luminous, dewy skin. Like, you guys know that I love luminous and dewy skin, so I really just wanted to give this a go and see how it would work. It also says that it delivers a burst of hydration for smoother skin, so I thought that that was pretty interesting because I do have dry skin, so any type of hydration is good for me. So I really do enjoy this. It's not my favorite primer on the planet, I'll admit that, but it is a pretty good primer. So it does the job. It's a very luminous, like it just brightens up my skin. It looks really, really good under foundation. My skin just looks really good. It doesn't do anything for the pores or anything like that. So I would have to say that if you're looking for something to cover your pores or anything, this probably would not be the product to do that. But it is very luminous, so if you're looking for that dewy glow, then this is the product for you. Alright, next we are moving on to foundation. We moved on to a new foundation this week. This is by Philosophy. This is the Renewed Hope in a Jar Full Covered Tint. I have mine in the color 2.5 Ivory, and this one has SPF 20, which is pretty cool. But it's supposed to visibly improve skin's appearance and restores natural radiance even after you take it off. Flawless looking coverage without feeling heavy. And I do agree with that. I think that this is a very beautiful, beautiful foundation. I actually found this at Nordstrom Rack, so I was pretty excited. I mean, I know I've heard of Philosophy before, but I mainly know them as like a kind of like body care brands. Like they have a lot of like, they have face products, they have like moisturizers, skincare, like lotions and stuff, but I didn't really know that they had like makeup, so I thought that that was pretty cool. And also Nordstrom Rack, I think they were having like So Nordstrom Rack is already like discounted products, but they were having like a sale on their discounted products. So I just thought that I got this for like around $10 or less, which is like crazy because I think it retails for like $42 originally. So that's like insane. But anyways, I thought I would give this a go. I'm not sure that they make this anymore. I know that you can still get it from Nordstrom Rack, but I don't know that they like produce this anymore. I think they might have rebranded and repackaged, not rebranded, but they repackaged this foundation, and they might have changed the formula. I don't know. But this one, if you can pick this up from TJ Maxx and Marshalls and you love like a really natural, like kind of like dewy, not too dewy, but like just a really natural finish to your foundation, then this is a very beautiful foundation. It looks like my skin but better, and I love that in a foundation. And it's covers my redness. I wouldn't say it's like super full coverage, but it does cover what I need it to cover. And I really do like it. It just feels really, really good on my skin, and it looks really good on my skin. So I really enjoy this one. I found it at Nordstrom Rack for $19. I still think that that's kind of expensive for a foundation. You guys know me. I'm a cheapie. I'm a cheapo. I don't like spending like over $15 for a foundation. But if this definitely went on sale again, I would for sure pick it up because it is just a really, really nice foundation. Okay, moving on. So next, we're going to talk about face powder. So I already talked about this palette in my last weekly roundup video. This is the palette that retails for about $70, but it does have everything that you could possibly need to do your whole entire face in here. I mentioned that I got this in a mystery box, and yeah, I'd never heard of the brand before getting it in the mystery box too, so that's always exciting. But anyways, so this week, last week I was using this little like contour powder here. This week I've been using this like blender powder up here, and I do like the powder. I think it adds like a pretty good coverage to my face. However, I feel like it still does not fully mattify my face. Like I can still feel my liquid products underneath the powder, which I'm not like a huge fan of, because then I feel like if you're sweating and stuff, like it's just your makeup kind of runs off a little bit quicker. But I do think this is a nice powder. I mean, it looks fine on my face, but I feel like for the like longevity of my makeup, I feel like it doesn't really do too much for that. And especially for $70, I don't know, the powder, the face, like the blending powders and setting powders don't really have me convinced that this is worth $70 yet. However, I have not tried out any of the other products, so I'm not going to form my opinion quite yet. But yeah, interesting. It's interesting. But once again, 70 whopping dollars for this thing. I don't know. But I'm cheap, I've told you guys that. So alright, next we are talking about bronzer, and I talked about this palette as well in my last weekly roundup, so we have a couple repeats this week, but new products, just a little repeat with the branding and stuff. So this is the Manica Dar Goddess palette, and I last week used the Bedazzle little like bronzer kind of duo here, and then this week I've been using Glimmer here, and I really actually do like this bronzer. So it's pretty warm tone, like it looks pretty warm toned in the pan, and it is pretty warm toned on my face, but it does blend out very good, and it gives like a really pretty like color to my skin, and just kind of makes my skin look like I went to the beach, even though I have not seen the sun in months. Just kidding. But really, my skin looks like I haven't seen the sun in months. But anyways, this gives my skin a pretty color to it. It blends out pretty good. This palette retails for $29. I do think that that's pretty decent price, especially because you're getting all of these colors in there. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I do like this palette, and I do like Manica Dar so far. Everything I've tried from them has been pretty good. so cannot complain. Next we have blush, and this is another palette that I talked about last week. We're just repeating it up in here. But this is the Alamar Cosmetics. This is their Colorette Blush Trio in Fair to Light. And this week I used the Scorcher color right here on the end. And that is what that looks like. Maybe. There we are. So that is the Scorcher, and the Scorcher color is probably not my favorite color from this palette. So my favorite color from this palette is the Paraiso color in the middle here, and that's simply because it's a matte blush, whereas the other two are shimmers. So when it comes to blush, I am just not a huge fan of shimmer blushes. That's just me. I just think that they don't look the best on me, personally. I just feel like they kind of just make my whole cheek look shiny, which I love that dewy, I love the dewy vibe, like, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to look like super shiny, you know, with like a pink tint. So I'm not a huge fan of the shimmer colors. I love this formula though. I think that they have a really nice formula going on. They're very pigmented, like they blend out very well. There, you can kind of see it. It's a really pretty blush. I mean, they blend out so beautiful. Just not a huge fan of like shimmery kind of blushes, and this one's not even that bad. I've had blushes that have been way more shimmery, but it does give a really pretty kind of like peachy glow to the skin, so I do like it. You guys can kind of see. Anyways, but this retails for $22. I got this one in BoxyCharm. I mentioned that in last week's video. So I do like this little palette. I mean, it's cute, especially if you're really into blush and you want to kind of have like a mixture, like a blush per season kind of thing. Then this would be kind of a cute little palette to purchase. Alright, moving on, 2 more products. So the next product is highlighter. So this is by Revolution. This is the Duo Baked Highlighter. I got this from TJ Maxx, and I got this in like, I think it might have been like a holiday set or something. It was like a whole kit, and it came with like an eyeshadow primer, it came with a eyeshadow palette, and then it came with this little like highlighter, and then it might have came with a brush too or something like that. But I cannot find it online. I looked everywhere, but I could not find it. That's kind of the struggle with some of the things at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. They're discontinued, or they were only like holiday collections or something, so you can't really like find them to repurchase them. But I really got the whole kit for the eyeshadow palette, but this is just like a bonus. So this is a Duo Baked. So as you can see, maybe see if we can get the camera to focus. It's like really dark in my room, so I have my lights all the way up. So as you can see, it has like 2 different shades in here, and I've been using this shade this week. And like as you can see, it's not super like blinding. Like I was expecting it to be a lot more blinding, and I feel like it swatches not the best. Like you can barely probably see that. Hold on. So it's swatched right here, and like it does not really swatch the best, but when you put it on your face, I feel like it does give like a pretty glow to it. Like it's one of those products that does not swatch at all, but when you put it on the face, it's like, whoa, where'd that come from? So I don't really know what that's about. But yeah, so this does not swatch very good, but once you put it on the face, it gives a really beautiful glow. That just looks really good, really natural. I don't know about this shade over here. I'm not too sure. It's a little bit darker, so I'm not too sure if that's going to work for my skin. We'll have to see about that, but I'm really sorry that I can't find it on here. However, Revolution is a very affordable brand, so I would... Bella, Stop! Revolution is a very affordable brand, so this would probably be about maybe $7 or less, if I could guess. But anyways, there's that. And then on to the last product, which is lips. It's what I have on my lips right now. This is by Estee Lauder. This is their pure... What? So this is by Estee Lauder. This is their Pure Color stick. It's in Luscious Plum. I got this in a mystery box. I found it on Amazon, which is kind of weird, but I found it on Amazon for $9.99. This is what it looks like. It's just a little stick here. It's got like a plum color to it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite product on the planet, but it does feel pretty moisturizing. It gives like a pretty plum color. It's something that's kind of just like quick and easy to put on the lips and go, so I do like it for that. Definitely more of like a fall color, I would have to say, but I do actually really enjoy this. And for $9.99, I feel like for Estee Lauder, I feel like that's pretty affordable. I mean, it's not the most affordable lip product. There's definitely more affordable lip products out there, but for Estee Lauder and for the fact that you can get it on Amazon, I think that's pretty cool. So I am down for that. But that is everything. I have a little furry good boy that keeps bringing me toys, so I need to go tend to that. But I will leave links for everything in the description box below. If you guys have any questions, then definitely let me know. If you've had any, I would love your feedback if you've tried any of these products or these brands and what your opinion on them are, because I love hearing that stuff. Let me know below. And if you have any interest in any of these products or have any questions in general, I'm always open to answering any questions. But as always, thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave. And I hope everyone's having a great day.